you getting monkeypox and it feel like shards of glass when you sit down.
Viral effects.
What the sin shows that on your mouth.
Viral effects.
This is your bowel infection. What else is a bowel infection?
Viral effects.
Homosexuality.
Viral effects.
Whores.
Viral effects.
Men just throwing away women.
Viral effects.
We meet random women and we bring them to ourselves.
Viral effects.
And let me tell you what else is another viral infection. Child molestation.
Viral effects.
Your Christian pastor.
Viral effects.
If it's not of the Most High, it is a what?
A viral effects.
If you want to avoid a viral infection, you need to come back to the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. That's what the doctor says. They got to call a strike and a ball. Homosexuality, their community is being rampant hard with monkeypox. And that's what the doctor said on CBS Morning News from the CDC. Their own doctor said that if you don't want to catch monkeypox, you should stop being a homosexual. And guess who's been affected the most outside of the homosexuality community? It's been affecting the blacks and Hispanics more than all the other homosexuals. You know why? Because we were given the laws to not be a homosexual. Our president wasn't given those laws. They weren't giving these laws to this book, but we was given these laws, and it's affecting us more because we are angering the Most High. We're not supposed to live like our oppressors. We're not supposed to be like none of these heathens. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you why America is trying to push against that, it being a homosexuality disease. Same like how it was with AIDS. They want you to know that it's a homosexuality disease is because if you knew that it come from homosexuals, you would push away from it. Oh, you like boys and you a boy? Oh, I got to stay away from you. Hey, get away. Hey, sis, no, you like sisters now. Stay over there. You understand? No, they don't want us to know that monkeypox is an STD by the LGBTQ community. If you want to avoid monkeypox, stay away from LGBT. Q, LMNOZ, P. However many acronyms they keep adding to it. I can't keep up these days. I'm gonna stick with homosexuality. Can I say that still? Oh, back in the day, we used to call it a broken wrist. Their wrist was broke. I still say that too. You know what I'm saying? We got some long stand. Let me tell you something, Israel.
And what he bring out heavy, man, 98% of people who got monkeypox is gay. Y'all know that, right?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And they trying to keep you away. They trying to not tell you the truth about it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a gay disease. It's a homosexual disease, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got gay friends, there's a high possibility that you gonna get monkeypox from your gay friend. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth of the matter. You know, if you go back, and this ain't something I'm making up. That's what the CDC say. You know what I'm saying? They said that monkeypox they said it originated at a gay party up in Spain. You know what I'm saying? They left the gay party, and you know, everybody that was at that gay party, they was the what they call it, the incubation. That's where monkeypox incubated from. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, if you got gay friend, they trying to make it so, like he was bringing out, they trying to make it to where you don't think that it's a gay disease. You know what I'm saying? But when you go see these people with monkeypox, man, monkeypox is dry snitching on the gay community. It's telling you that these people are gay. If you see people with monkeypox, just know that they gay. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's telling you. And they don't want you to alienate yourself from those gay people. You know what I'm saying? But monkeypox is a gay disease, man. You know what I'm saying? If you know somebody got monkeypox, they might be in the closet, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a strong possibility that they in the closet if you didn't know that they was gay. Monkeypox is letting you know that they gay. You know what I'm saying? The LGBT community, they flocking and running trying to get the vaccine for monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something to say about the vaccine for COVID. You know what I'm saying? They want to know what's inside the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? They want to know all of that. Well, guess what? Those gays don't give a damn what's inside that vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Those homosexuals, they could care less. They want the vaccine, regardless of what's in it. You know what I'm saying? They got some boric acid inside that vaccine, and them homosexuals want it. You know what I'm saying? Because they tired of having monkeypox. They tired of walking around with all the lumps and bumps all on their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Where you see the lumps and bumps at, that's where the sin happened there. You know what I'm saying? It's around their mouth. It's because they've been doing something with their mouth. You know what I'm saying? That they ain't supposed to be doing with their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So lock it. If they doing, if it's around, they, you know, they real in, it's because they doing something with their real end that they shouldn't be doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The monkeypox is showing them where the sin is at. The same way it done, you know, those people in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So this is something, man, that America don't want to tell you. But the I.S.U.P.K gonna tell you the truth.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna tell you the truth. And the monkeypox is a gay disease. If you know somebody with monkeypox, 9 times out of 10 they gay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a truth for the matter.
Right.
So carry on.
Right.
Give him a hand. How can you say it any clearer than that? The CDC said it. Their own doctors. And on top of that, white doctors on top of that. I know some of y'all love white people's opinion. You want to hear nothing from a black, Hispanic, or Native American man. Let me tell you something. This is a gay disease. Simple as that. And let me tell you something. It's going to stay a gay disease until they come over here to our side. Going back and forth, vacillating between the fence. What they call it? You're switching. Best of both worlds, and they bring it up to our side with the heterosexual side. Let me tell you something. I wish, you know, I put a video on TikTok regurgitating the same face that the doctor put out, and they took that video down, talking it was hate speech. But what about the hate speech against straight men, straight women? Like, why we can't say, like, you homosexuality speech, it goes against heterosexuality speech? What about our hate crime towards us? They care nothing about straight speech. You understand? Yeah, straight. What about straight parade? What about what about men and women being together, procreating? That's right. Why they got to put a straight? What's straight pride at? Why a month at? Why can we be represented in movies today? You know what I'm saying? Like every time you turn on the TV, it's all about homosexuality. Where's our representation at? Where is the man and women representation? You understand? Well, let me tell you something about what America did. As I was saying earlier, America, as in the churches, they did not used to accept homosexuality. They pushed it so hard and put laws in place, they forced the church to compromise. Now, granted, the church was weak for compromising. Us in the UPK, we don't compromise. You understand? But they forced the church to compromise. So now all you see is homosexuality in the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? They weren't rampant. You got women homosexual, you got men homosexuals, you got everybody in the choir, everybody in the stands. The church don't even speak against it no more. You know why? Because this is the culture of America. The sexual deviant. That's what it is, the sexual deviant. So it's easy to not pick on homosexuality, but they can pick on a child molester. You understand? But they fail to realize that 9 times out of 10 with the homosexuality, they was molested as well in that Christian church.
And again, what he's saying is hell. Well, he's dropping the heaven today, man.
He going in.
What he's saying, the Christian church is a breeding ground for monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? That's really what he's saying. That the Christian church is a breeding ground for monkeypox.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a gay disease, then 50% of the people in the Christian church is gay. So it got to happen over at the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? If you go on in them doors at the Christian church, there's a strong possibility that you could catch monkeypox, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the monkeypox is around the gays right now. They're around the homosexuals right now. And the Christian church is full of homosexuals. You know what I'm saying? So it's a playground for the monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? They got the monkey balls. It's the monkey balls for the monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? Keep on bringing it.
Yeah, that's over the code word. To avoid monkeypox, stay off the monkey balls.
Right.
Lay off of that activity, extracurricular activities. You're going to have to go to a natural lifestyle. What you was made for. What you was made for. We got to understand, like, America dictates to us. But we got to understand, like, America is just a cesspool. That's just a playground for everybody to play in. It's germs there. It's dirty there. We got to understand, like, we are not of America. We are the Lord's chosen people. And we got our own lifestyle. We got our own culture. We are heterosexuals. You know what I'm saying? We're like the brother said, where is straight month at? Where is straight pride month at? Why we can't have representation in movies, in TV shows, and on the radio? Like, why we got to take everything from America? You know why? I'm gonna bring out to you any scriptures why. But if you want to understand how to avoid monkeypox, stay off the monkey balls. Meaning, stay out that Christian church. Meaning, stay out of those nasty, filthy orgies that you're doing. These sex parties. Listen, it happens in colleges too. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people leave their parents' house and they go to college to another state or city or whatever, and they just go rampage. I'm gonna do what I want. Daddy can't tell me what to do. No, you should have listened to your father. You should have listened to your mother. Because now that you got this monkeypox from playing on the monkey bars, now you want to go run to somebody. Right. Like we got videos of people who has the stuff. You know what they said with their monkeypox? It felt like sitting on shards of glass.
Right.
Good night. We all know what you sit on, right?
Right.
Lord have mercy.
Right.
Shards of glass. Could you? Never mind. Don't even imagine for the straight people. Don't imagine. For you heterosexuals, don't imagine. But listen, let me tell you something. Shards of glass. Glass anything on anybody does not appease me.
Right.
There's not something I want to think is comfortable. You understand?
Right.
Shards of anything is terrible.
Right.
But let me tell you something, Israel. We can avoid the monkeypox.
Right.
It can stay the homosexuality disease. It can stay the monkey bars disease, you understand? But we got to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and the Lord will show you how. Let them know where you at.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections.
Let me tell you something. God gave you up. The Lord told us that we should not be homosexuals.
Right. He
said we should not label mankind the way another man labels mankind, and vice versa with the women. But since we wanted to do it, he give you up to your own vile affections. Right. You know what happened? Then we had nasty orgy sex. What they've been doing. And guess what happened? They got monkeypox.
Right.
They didn't give a damn about AIDS no more. They're talking about they got medicine for that now. Right. You can't even detect it no more.
Right.
They got past that.
Right.
Oh, they didn't care nothing about COVID. That ain't real. It's fake.
Right.
He said, okay, Lord, so you know what? You don't care about AIDS? No sweat. COVID didn't stop it? No sweat.
Right.
So this your valid fiction? Monkeypox.
Right.
Now I'm gonna show you what you got.
Right.
With AIDS, you can have AIDS for 10 years and not even know it.
Right.
It don't show sometimes, depending on who you are.
Right.
But monkeypox, we're gonna show you to your valid fiction.
Right.
Start it off.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections.
That vile affection is that monkeypox.
That's right.
Vile affections.
That's your AIDS.
Vile affections.
COVID-19.
Vile affections.
You get monkeypox and it feel like shards of glass when you sit down.
Right.
Vile affections.
What it says shows it on your mouth.
Vile affections.
Right.
This is your vile infection. What else is a vile infection?
Vile affections.
Homosexuality.
Right.
Vile affections.
Whores.
Vile
Right.
affections.
Men just throwing away women.
Right.
Vile affections.
We meet random women and we bring them to ourselves.
Vile affections.
And let me tell you what else is another vile infection. Child molestation.
Right.
Vile affections.
Your Christian pastor.
Vile affections.
If it's not of the Most High, it is a what?
A vile affection.
If you want to avoid a vile infection, you need to come back to the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
We got to get past this doing what America says we can do what we want. We cannot do whatever we want.
Right.
We got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
But let me tell you what's another vile infection. Walking around naked.
Right.
Vile affections.
Twerking on the headlights.
Right.
Vile effects.
Wearing sheer outfits.
Vile effects.
Right.
Vile
Strip
infection
clubs.
is strip clubs.
Right.
Vile effects.
Porn sites.
Right.
Vile
Right.
effects.
What else are we doing wicked in this world? Living in America?
Right.
Vile effects.
Without the Most High and this truth?
Vile effects.
If you haven't heard of the I.S.U.P.K, you are living in what?
A vile effects.
That's right.
If you don't come back to the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, you will be living in a
Vile effects.
We got to come back, Israel.
Right.
The so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, woman, and child. We got to not live in this vile affection. You understand?
Right.
Because a vile affection will get to us.
Right.
COVID-19, H1N1, swine flu, all these different plagues the Most High has put down, but no one wants to listen.
Right.
So now he's going to show you. Like the other one said, when people got their monkeypox, they're waiting in line for the vaccine.
Right.
They ain't asked about who was testing it on. Did they
Right.
test it on horse crab
Right.
or where it come from, what's
Babies.
in it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They wanted that.
Right.
Even that vaccine, lines wrapped around the building like you going to church or the club.
Right.
They was
Right.
ready for it.
Right.
And then they fighting for it. They crying. Oh, there's only 5,000 vaccines, but it's 10,000 homosexuals who needs it. So who decides to get it?
Right.
Oh, Hispanic man, Native American man, black man, you don't get it.
At all.
Right.
You don't get it.
Right. Right.
You gotta wait on the next batch.
Right.
Right.
And when the next batch comes, there could be more other homos who gets it before
Right.
you.
Right.
This is a valid affection, Israel.
Right.
We got to come back to Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Stay away from
Right.
this.
Right.
Right.
If you want to slow down monkeypox or just not have monkeypox, stop engaging in that alternative lifestyle
Right.
that goes against the natural order of things.
Right.
Drop that. Go down to 32.
Go ahead.
32. God, that's it.
Go. Verse 32. Who knowing the judgment of God.
Let me tell you something. When you went to church, You knew about the judgment of God. Now that part they did, you should say, it's just that they said it with one verse, one scripture for like 30 seconds. The rest was just back to singing. Right. But you heard it though. Like God is not with homosexuality. That's right. He's not with women having many husbands. He's not with men sleeping with whores. But so you've heard of this truth. Keep going.
That they which commit such things are worthy of death.
Let me tell you something. For those who don't know, this is in Romans. This is the New Testament. I don't want to hear about the Old Testament. This is the New Testament.
Right.
If you heard of these things and you do it anyway, you commit such death.
Right.
So if you knew that homosexuality is against God and you do it anyway, you get monkeypox. That's a violent infection. You are asking for death.
Right.
Keep going.
Come. Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Let me tell you something. You knew. Let me tell you something. A lot of people saw the news in the morning with CDC said that it's a gay disease. And let me tell you what the homosexuals still did. They still go out and have sex.
Right, right.
And on top of that, they ain't even trying to make it have protected sex on top of that.
Right.
They said they're gonna don't keep doing them.
Right.
Oh, it's just that part of that person who got it. It's always in Spain. It's always in Italy. No, it's here in the States.
Right.
It's in California. And there's a case guy right in Vanderbilt. It's in Nashville. It's in Tennessee. You understand?
Right.
And we all know that y'all just had Pride Month, so a lot of y'all really got it.
Right.
They're probably just dormant right now.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
So wait 3 weeks.
Y'all.
Yeah.
He is talking about y'all in this scripture. Like you know what you're doing is wrong.
Right.
And you do it for your own pleasure.
Right.
The Lord is going to get you.
That's right.